Well, Port Arthur City Council is making changes to its minimum property standards ordinance, giving the city clear language and stronger tools to enforce compliance. Now, for years, residents at Port Arthur's Prince Hall apartments say that they've been living in unsafe and unacceptable conditions with little progress.
12 News reporter Daniela Tabata-Palau spoke with residents who say they're already seeing changes following the ordinance update.
Nick Cladra, what counts as safe living conditions in Port Arthur just got clearer and harsher with up to a $2,000 fine. City leaders have updated the language, making violations easier to identify.
What are we to do when we have nowhere else to go?
Prince Hall residents say it's a question they've been asking for years.
When you walk inside here, it's completely hot. There's no air. During the winter time when it's extremely cold, I use my oven and my stove to be able to have heat.
Cassandra Felix has lived at Prince Hall for nearly 5 years, waiting for conditions to improve. She's not alone.
Gotten, at times where it's gotten so bad where I've had to use damn near all the blankets just to pick up water.
Quintela Maina says she's dealt with leaks, pests, and other issues for 2 years. Now, Port Arthur city leaders say they're stepping in, updating the minor property standards ordinance to better define unsafe living conditions.
The minimum property standard ordinance that we implemented last night is focused on simplifying the codes that are already in place.
Officials say the change will help code enforcement officers more easily identify violations.
So the plumbing code would be in the language and definitions that a plumber would read. So code enforcement officers are not plumbers, right? So we needed to simplify.
Residents say it's a step in the right direction.
It lets us as the people know that someone is still thinking about us.
Residents tell us the property owner recently visited units, apologized, and has begun making repairs. But for many, the frustration remains.
He shook our hand. He said that he apologized for our living conditions. After that, he walked out. But how long did it take for you to realize that on yesterday we've been asking, we've been crying out, children being sick, ceilings falling down on residents? Why today? Why now?
Property owners could now face fines up to $2,000 per day per violation, with penalties increasing for repeat offenses. 12 News attempted to contact the property manager who declined to comment. In studio, Daniela Tabata-Palau, 12 News.